Namaste and welcome to this episode of the Thursday Thoughts. Far away from the maddening wars that the whole globe is so much busy with. In fact, 2 lakh, almost 250,000 miles away, records are being made, and it is being made by none other than the National Aeronautical and Space Administration, that is the American NASA, and through its Artemis II mission that has just completed going around the moon and are scheduled to come back. The 4 astronauts are scheduled to come back another 24 hours from now to splash down in the Pacific Ocean. And what a great feat for the whole humankind. The 4 astronauts are, you have Reed Wiseman. Reed Wiseman, born on 11 November 1975, the 50 years old, more than 50 years. He's the oldest ever astronaut to have traveled deep into the space. And the second, of course, is Victor Glover. Victor Glover is the first Afro-American astronaut traveling in this spacecraft and this mission. And of course, we have got Christina Koch. She is the first lady to have gone round the moon. And of course, she was also the leader of the first lady crew to have gone to the International Space Station way back in 2017. And of course, the fourth one we have is Jeremy Henson. Jeremy Henson belongs to the Canadian Space Agency. So these 4 astronauts have created a record of sorts through the ARTEMIS II. And the record is like this. They have traveled to the farthest point by any human being. They're by beating the earlier record held by the Apollo 13 crew almost, more than 50 years ago. Ironically, none of these 4 astronauts were born when Apollo 13 had created that record in the year 1970 in December, and it had traveled 248,522 miles, and this Artemis II has traveled 252,542 miles, so thereby beating the earlier record set by Apollo 13. So kudos to these scientists who have done so many experimentation, and it really is worth, if you are a space lover, you would love to see the photographs taken by these astronauts. In fact, they are the first to have observed the solar eclipse for more than 54 minutes on Earth. The maximum record is around 4 minutes or maximum 7 minutes, whereas they have seen the solar eclipse from around the moon, say around 250,000 miles away, for 54 minutes. It's a record. And the photographs that these astronauts have beamed down onto the Earth are stunning photographs of the Earth setting on the horizon of the moon. And what wonderful pictures they are. In fact, there was arrangements were made for media briefing by these 4 astronauts for the people down on the planet Earth. Fantastic achievements these astronauts have achieved. And this actually paves way. After 50 years, a gap of 50 years, human beings were sent into the lunar flyby mission by Artemis II, and this paves way for Artemis 3, 4, and 5 in the year maybe 2027. And from 2028, NASA plans to send annually astronauts to the moon, and it will be looking like almost like we go to a colony, we'll go to the moon and step down there. And in fact, they have this time, we're just 4,072 miles away from the farthest point, the darkest point of the moon. So this is a great achievement for all humanity, and led by the NASA scientists and the naval officers who have gone in the Artemis II, and are likely, are supposed to, are planned to, it is planned that they'll splash down in the Pacific Ocean maybe tomorrow on the 10th of April. So it was a fantastic 10 days sojourn around the moon, thereby beating all the records of the maximum distance that a human being has traveled into the deep space. So kudos to the human mind and human curiosity to go beyond what they have been already going. So and this is what gives so much of positivity among or amidst the chaotic wars that are happening all around the world. Luckily, there is a ceasefire. Hopefully, sanity prevails and peace prevails on this planet Earth. After all, we so far know about the only living planet on the universe. In the universe is of planet Earth. So let us take care to sustain it till we have colonies like what Artemis II is planning or has planned, or have paved way for future plans to visit moon very frequently. So wishing all the best to all the people, all the brightest minds and everyone on earth. May God bless each one of us in our endeavors. Take care. Bye-bye till we meet next time. Take care. God bless.